drummers. This is a little praise and worship video. If there's one thing that you see a lot of in praise and worship, it is this bass drum on all the quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that a lot, even if it's just for like half a verse. You know, it's like it's in there. It's not infrequent. And sometimes it's got all these complicated things going on the hat. And I know when I was a new drummer, I might hear a song and I needed to play it. And I'm hearing all these complicated things on the hat. And say it doesn't even have snare in it. It's just like this. You know, except they have something more going on. And what I was going to say is if you don't feel comfortable doing all this extra blah, 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 don't do it. Just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That works. Sometimes, honestly, I think it works better than all the complicated blah blah that some of the professional drummers are doing. I hear a 5-year-old calling for me. Yes? Okay, we'll talk about it when I get downstairs. So, I guess I just want to encourage you and get you comfortable with sometimes leaving that snare out and just going. Another thing to get comfortable with, it sometimes comes up in praise and worship, is we're still talking about that bass on all 4 hits. We're going to do the hi-hat on the ands. I guess what I'm trying to drive home is to get comfortable with, well, for one, just doing this without the snare. And one thing that would help me do that when I was new is I would just like play the snare part on my leg. Sometimes it would mess me up not to put it in, so I would kind of go. And that would help. And I also want you to start thinking about getting comfortable with that, because you might want to use it at some point. If you stay in praise and worship, well, you're going to use it at some point. So if you get comfortable with it now, and it's even like the basis of some, you know, a lot of solos, like while drummers are doing that with their feet, you know, they're doing a full solo here. So the more you get comfortable, then that's going to help you in the long run. So if you're just kind of bored, you can start working on that. Remember, you can totally do this.